Well, in the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful, and thank you, it's recording. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Here we are in Kermanshah, one of Iran's cities, and it's the 14th of January 2016. Because I do not know a lot about English, first I ought to say that, and I apologize for that. I do my best to put words together to make sense. The purpose of recording this and videos like this is to just share some thoughts of myself and the thoughts I gained living in Iran. The first idea for doing this was to record a film of a poem from one of Iran's greatest poets, and just this. This is a great story. This poet is a great story, and it's somehow a philosophical story, philosophical explanation for some challenging conditions. One of my friends asked me to record things like this because sharing such clips is good for both me and the audience. I'm sorry. Let's just start reading the story, and I will translate it verse by verse. خب داستان در مورد یک فیل هست، در مثنوی معنوی آمده. اختلاف کردن در چگونگی و شکل فیل. حالا به فارسی من اگر بخوام مطلب رو بیان کنم، در مورد یک فیلی هست که درون یک اتاق تاریک قرار گرفته. افراد مختلف وارد اتاق میشن به صورت جداگانه و از اونجایی که تاریکی در اتاق وجود داره، امکان دیدن فیل نیست. بنابراین هر شخص لزوماً تاچ میکنه، لمس میکنه قسمت های مختلف فیل رو و متناسب با اون برداشتی که کرده، متناسب با اون لمسی که داشته، یک شیء رو و یک ظاهر رو به اون فیل نسبت میده. پیل اندر خانه تاریک بود، عرضه را آورده بودندش هنود. It says that there was an elephant in a dark room, and this elephant was brought to this room as a present from Indian people. I should give an explanation that in Iran's poetry, India is one of the most influential nations. So it says that there was an elephant, there was a peel, in Farsi there was an elephant in a dark room, and this elephant was brought to Iran from India. از برای دیدنش مردم بسی اندران ظلمت همی شد هر کسی. It says that a lot of people got into the room to see the elephant, but they got in one by one. One got into the room and then touched some part of the elephant and got back, and the next. Okay. دیدنش با چشم چون ممکن نبود اندران تاریکیش کف می بسود. It says that because there was dark everywhere and the people could not see the elephant, they had to touch the elephant and they had to touch different parts of the elephant to guess what was the present. آن یکی را کف به خرطوم افتاد، گفت همچون ناودان است این نهاد. It says that one of them touched the snout of the elephant and said that it's like a gutter. Gutter, I don't know whether you've got this word or not. I have found it in a dictionary. A gutter is a place on the roofs of houses when the rain falls down. It leads the rain stream so that it falls down away from the wall, and it makes the moisture not to get into the room. آن یکی را دست بر گوشش رسید. آن برو چون بادبیزن شد پدید. It says that one of the other person got into the dark room and touched the ear of the elephant, and it says that it's something like I cannot remember the word, the exact word for this, so I ought to describe it. Something that makes people cool. I don't know, cooler or something like a cooler. It says that one of them touched the ear of the elephant and said that it's a cooler, but it's a hand cooler. آن یکی را کف چو بر پایش بسود گفت شکل پیل دیدم چون عمود. The other person got into the room and touched the leg of the elephant and said that it's something like a leg, but not a leg of and living thing. The leg, like the leg of a bridge or something like that, something which goes into the ground to hold other things, like tents or something like that. The other person got into the room, to the dark room, and touched the elephant and said that, okay, this is something like a leg. آن یکی بر پشت او بنهاد دست گفت خود این پیل چون تختی بوده است. The other person touched the back of the elephant and said that it was like a bed. همچنین هر یک به جزوی که رسید فهم آن میکرد هر جا میشنید. And it says that it happened so on. The next person got into the room, touched some part of the elephant and got out and described the elephant as the part it touched. از نظرگه گفتشان شد مختلف آن یکی دالش لقب داد این الف. It says that because they could not see the elephant and just they touched different parts, so they gained different thoughts, and these thoughts make them different people. اختلاف از گفتشان در کف هر کس اگر شمعی بودی اختلاف از گفتشان بیرون شده. I'm sorry, I got confused a little bit because a sound came into the room from the from outside. آن یکی دالش از نظر گه گفتشان شد مختلف آن یکی دالش لقب داد این الف. It says that they got different thoughts, so one of them said that it's dal. Dal is one of the Persian alphabet letters. The other person said it's alef. Alef is also a letter. در کف هر کس اگر شمعی بودی اختلاف از گفتشان بیرون شدی. It says that if they had a candle, so there was no difference because they could see the elephant and say that this is an elephant. So in philosophy, we have some thinkers that say that prophets have come from the God, okay? But they have saw God in different ways, so they explain the God in different ways. This is something like plurality in religion. So it says that because they have seen a God through their eye views, they described the God in the way they saw it. So we have got different religions. Okay, thank you so much for giving me this time. I appreciate your comments over this and over the series I will record in the future. Thank you so much.